due to intense fighting. During World War II, a U.S. Marine was separated from his unit on a Pacific island. The battle was severe, and the enemy was soundly defeating his army. In the smoke and the crossfire, he had lost touch with his comrades.
Retreating from the battlefield, running away in fear of very life in the jungle, he could hear enemy soldiers coming in his direction. He found his way up a high ridge to several small caves in the rock. The enemy was close behind, and after the exhaustion from the chasing and running, he chose to hide there. He crawled inside one of the caves, feeling safe for a moment. He then realized that once the enemy soldiers looking for him swept up the ridge, they would quickly search him, cave by caves, and he would be killed. The desperate soldier then prayed to God, "Lord, if it is your will, please protect me." "Whatever your will, though, I love you and trust you. Amen." He lay quietly after praying, listening to the enemy begin to draw close. He then thought, "Well, I guess the Lord isn't going to help me out of this one." He saw a spider building a web just then, over the crawl space of an entrance to the cave. He scoffed on the inside. "Ha," he thought, "what I need is a brick wall, and what the Lord has sent me is a spider web." God does have a sense of humor.
The enemy drew closer to his hideout, and he could see them searching, one cave after another. While he was watching, the spider layered strand after strand of web across the opening of the cave.
I asked for God His protection. Instead He sent me a spider. How can a spider save me?
Soon he heard the sounds of his enemies towards his hideout, by hardening his heart, and readied himself to make a last stand.
In an attempt to save his life, his heart pounding wildly out of control, he remained extremely still and quiet. To his great amazement, the enemies, however, after glancing in the direction of his cave, they moved on. The enemies thought that the spider web was sign that no one had entered the cave. If a man entered the cave, he would have cleared away the web with his body. It didn't occur to the enemy that the web was weaved after the Marine entered the cave.
Then he realized what had happened and rejoiced in glee, on the God's way of deliverance, with the spider web over the entrance. "Lord, forgive me," prayed the soldier. "I had forgotten that, in you a spider's web is as strong as a brick wall." God does not work in ways that we expect. But we can be sure that God will take care of us. So, always pray, hope, trust, and have faith.